right, we're almost ready. I just gotta set these chats up so I can see them. Man, some funky stuff is going on, man. It's crazy. All right, I'm ready. Here we go. LeetCode Daily. You guys want to see the new camera angle? I'll give you a sneak peek. It's my new type racer camera angle, man, right here. I'm typing blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I won't show that again until type racer time. Pseudo Mateo, what's happening? Do you not have a monitor directly in front of you? I do not. I have a monitor like, man, how can I explain? I got like one monitor right here and another monitor right here, and I got my camera right in between the middle. Well, I got two cameras. I got this one and I got the new angle. And then I got them on a tripod, and one is like on a desk mount. Man, I can show you. Let me take a picture for you. This is what it looks like from my point of view. Alright, can I show y'all this? That's what life is like from where I sit. Yeah, that's what the command center looks like, man. I've been saying I'll probably make a video of my studio. Haven't done that yet. But this is like my third studio or fourth different setup. So I've had a few different iterations and I like it like this. I'll probably switch it up again soon though, because every year I switch it. Anyways, I like a monitor directly in front of me, but I don't like the camera above the monitor. The angle looking down. Yeah. So I have a teleprompter that I basically put the chat on. So when I look at the camera, I'm looking at chat, you know. And then so I think of that as like a monitor. That's like my middle monitor that is directly in front of me. It's the chat. And then because I find like I naturally look at chat as I'm responding to chat, you know, so I don't even think about the camera. And then my left and right monitors, they're almost like looking straight, but it's just a little bit, you know, left or right. And then I used to work on this monitor in my last setup, but then I changed it to this one because on stream it looks like I'm looking at that part of the stream when I'm looking this way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I've switched to like using this one so it looks cool. I don't know if people notice those small details, man, but I notice them. You know, like if I'm looking over here, it looks like I'm looking at the screen. Anyways, I am looking at the screen. Either way, I'm looking at the screen, whether it's that way or that way. Daily problem. That's what we're about to do. Oh, Gabriel Xavier, what's happened? From YouTube. And I put my right thumbnail up on YouTube. I always forget. Oh yeah, I changed it. Oh Jesus, they're gonna give us a hard problem, man. I'm not ready for so many hard problems. I think yesterday was a hard problem as well. Should I even try this? Oh, 58% acceptance rate. Maybe it's not so hard. Alright, let's go. Maximum candies you can get from boxes. You have n boxes labeled from 0 to n-1. You are given 4 arrays: status, candies, keys, and contained boxes, where status I is 1 if the ith box is open and 0 if the ith box is closed. Candies I is the number of candies in the ith box. Keys I is a list of the labels of the boxes you can opening after opening the ith box, and contained boxes is a list of the boxes you found inside the ith box. You are given an integer array initial boxes that contains the labels of the boxes you initially have. You can take all the candies in any open box and you can use the keys in it to open new boxes, and you can also use the boxes you find in it. Return the maximum number of candies you can get following the rules above. Doesn't seem too hard. Oh, don't a defense. What's happened, man? You coming out here redeeming Type Racer immediately, huh? Pixel Pusher, any bomb game today? Yeah, we can play a bomb game if you want. Maybe after, I don't know. Remind me sometime in. I don't have a redemption yet. Alright, you guys ready for... What are y'all ready for? Type Racer? You're not ready for Type Racer, man. Don't defense isn't ready. Alright, first race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. It's all for that new camera angle, yeah. You guys don't even know about the new camera angle yet unless you got a sneak peek about 5 minutes ago. Alright, here's a Type Racer posting everywhere. You ever get so tired of your eyes twitch? Wait, ever get so tired my eyes twitch? Yes, it does happen. Rarely though. And when that happens, I just go to sleep or something. Are you guys ready? It's the new Type Racer angle. I gotta remember to look at this camera during Type Racer. Alright, here we go, here we go. Warm up. Wait, warm up round, wrong camera. Dang, don't defense. 114 bumping. You guys know that releasing spiders outside kills them? How do you know that, man? Who says? Is that true? Type racing is serious business, the scientists. It's real serious, man. You guys want to focus on my keyboard like this? Yeah. That's how it should be, right? Oh, Q Ultimus. What's happening, man? We got a new angle. This is the Type Racer angle. Alright, you guys ready? Dang, Pixel Pusher 180. I just saw that. Anyways, that was the warm-up round. None of that stuff matters anyways. It's all about the championship round. Oh, look who's in the house. It's Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris. Alright. What are we doing? About to start this championship round. feet angle. What the hell? Man, that was hard for me. I don't know why. Pixel Pusher 154 champion. Should we add that in? Alright, man. There's a new angle. The new Type Racer angle. Pixel Pusher 154. Hey, Twitch people can't type fast, unlike YouTube people. Can't play that on my phone. Hey, what are you talking about, man? Twitch people are fastest typers. Twitch, wait, how much did Pixel Pusher just get, man? 154 WPMs. Alright. What y'all talking about? How many times No Condom Chris won Type Racer? Alright, who won that? Pixel Pusher. Hey, how much was it? 154. Twitch people always cheat? No, man. Twitch people are cool people, man. Why you trying to start wars, Gabriel? You trying to start some East Coast, West Coast beef? Twitch Coast, YouTube Coast beef? Alright, look at that. Pixel Pusher 154. 88th win right there. It's hard being this amazing because everyone wants to put you down. No, Pixel Pusher is that amazing. Nobody wants to put Pixel Pusher down. You know? I wonder if you could train yourself to type faster by feeling your thumbs and getting a foot pedal for space. Rocky88, you might be onto something. Jeez. Oh man, freeing, yeah, freeing your thumbs. Anyways, wait, what are you talking about? Have you ever done Dark Triad? Personality test? Don't defend, you think you're a narcissist? What the hell? You never know. Just Backs 132. What's happening? Welcome to the party. Alright, let's do the LeetCode daily problem, and then we gotta get to vibe coding, man. We're wasting enough time already. It's already 20 minutes. So we got these maximum candies you get from boxes. Can you type faster if you use speech to text? Hey, I forgot to set that up. I was gonna set that up for the vibe coding session, so I can just talk the whole time, but I'll try and do it next time. Man, I don't even feel like to do this problem. I think I could do it. It just sounds like a bunch of medium problems in one, you know? Sounds like you just, it's like some kind of DFS, with some other stuff. I don't know. I am full of empathy though, a bit too much, so I'm not a psychopath. What? If I have a free week, do you think I should just do LeetCode all week? Oh man. I don't know, Q. I think your LeetCode level is pretty decent, man. I think what you should really do, Q, is like spend some time applying or having a project. Maybe like all your projects are so old on your resume, you need some fresh meat. You need like a real nice project on there or something, you know? Or maybe start to look to like contribute to something open source. You know, I think that's what's missing from your profile, Q. It's not your LeetCode algorithms, man. It's probably like your resume, you know, projects and stuff. So if you have a free week or two, man, work on some projects, I'd say. That problem looks simple, so simple that we don't need to do it. Send it to the AI. Yeah, maybe. Hey, should I just skip this daily problem? No, I'm gonna time box it. I'll give myself 15 minutes for this problem. So at, I don't know, 9:36, I'll move on to vibe coding. Anyways, so we have the initial boxes. Contains of the boxes you initially have. You can take all the candies in any open box. Okay, so the initial boxes might not all be open. Oh, this one is annoying, man. Alright, so we have n boxes. And what is length n? These are all length n. Right? What am I trying to do, man? I'm trying to like take my initial boxes, see which one am I. Maybe I can just BFS, right? I don't have to DFS. I can BFS, and I can add all the open boxes. Or I also have to use all the keys. Wait, what is keys? List of the labels of boxes you can open after opening the ith box. What? List of the labels of the boxes you can open. Okay, so I guess the ith box has keys to all those boxes. Hey, you just did that personality test? Dang. It's only 76% narcissism. Hey, Pixel Pusher, did you just ask me if I would take one of those things on stream, man? Are you trying to suggest that I do that right now? Is that what you want to see? How long did that thing take? Yeah, I'll do it, man. I'll do it. Don't defense just did it? I gotta do it, man. Alright, forget this problem. Today we're skipping LeetCode, man. I don't even feel like to do it anyways. Instead, we're gonna take a personality test. Give me the dang link. Where is it at? And then we're gonna get to vibe coding, man. I don't think I can do this in 15 minutes. But I do think I can do it. Maybe I'll do it offline. You don't know which one. Hey, send me a link. Alright, don't defense. Here we go. Dark Triad personality test. Start test. It's not wise to tell your secrets. I don't know, man. Slightly disagree. I think you gotta tell somebody your secrets, man. Wait, what? Hey, don't defense. What are you trying to say, man? Hold on. I gotta focus on this personality quiz. People see me as a natural leader. I don't know, man. Maybe sometimes when I want to. I like to get revenge on authorities. Hey, I don't know. Should I be doing this dang thing on stream, man? I don't want to. The safe answer is disagree, right? What should I say? Revenge on authorities? Nah, I'm neutral. I like to use clever manipulation to get my way. What kind of Google HR is watching? Alright, slightly agree. I hate being the center of attention. Depends on what, man. Neutral on that. I avoid dangerous situations. I agree. Whatever it takes, you must get the important people on your side. Sure. Many group activities tend to be dull without me. Disagree. Payback needs to be quick and nasty. Disagree. Avoid direct conflict with others because they may be useful in the future. Yeah, I try to not go to war unless it's absolutely necessary. Maybe that should have been agree instead of slight. I know that I'm special because everyone keeps telling me so. Disagree. I ain't special, man. What? People often say I'm out of control. Disagree. Slight. It's wise to keep track of information that you can use against people later. No. I don't... Wait. Am I just supposed to say whether or not I actually do this, or if I agree with the statement? Because I don't do this, man, but I can see some people, it might be wise to do this. You never know when that information might be useful. If you do it, then you agree? No. Alright. Neutral. I like to get acquainted with important people. Sometimes. It's true that I can be mean to others, for sure. You should wait for the right time to get back at people. Get back at people? Yeah, sure. I feel embarrassed if someone compliments me. Yes. People who mess with me always regret it. Oh, wait. Somebody talking about explain a boolean? Boolean is a 0 or a 1, on or off, true or false. Chew 666, what's happening? People who mess with me always regret it. Neutral. Nobody messes with me in the first place. There are things that you should hide from other people because they don't need to know. I mean, sure, slight agree. I have been compared to famous people. Every day somebody comes in here and tells me I look like the Doomed guy or Steve Aoki or the dude from Stranger Things, so slight agree. I have never gotten in trouble with the law. Disagree. Make sure your plans benefit you, not others. Depends on, I don't know, neutral. I'm an average person. Am I average? Nah, I'm kind of crazy. And what? I hardly know. I do not. Most people can be manipulated. For sure, everybody can be. I insist on getting the respect I deserve. Hey, what kind of test is this, man? I don't care about that. I'll say anything to get what I want. I will not. Alright, let's see. Finally. What's my score? Is this like a boring result, man? Which one is mine? Hey, where's my score at, man? Is this like a 3.7? A little freezy, what's happened? I'm just average in everything, man. Not exciting. And Fizz Buzz, thank you very much for the raid. I just did a personality test, and then we're gonna do vibe coding after this. Man, I guess whatever this is means I'm just boring, man. How does one read this page? Yeah, who knows? Oh, is this... Are these my percentiles? Like 46... Or no, OSSP users? Hey, how come these numbers are like different. I guess I'm like right in the middle for narcissism, not very psychopathic. And anyways, let's work on some stuff. Switching it up, man. We're about to do Type Blazer. Forget LeetCode. Forget personality quiz. Forget everything, man. Let me load up the vibes. Here we go. Type Blazer. So, last couple days, I've been messing with Type Blazer on my MacBook Air, man, and it's super slow. It's like very not performant, man. I wish I could show y'all how slow it was. It's like 20 frames per second as I'm typing. I'm like typing, the visuals are like 2 or 3 letters behind. I don't really see it when I'm on my PC because I guess my PC is fast enough to just brute force through that stuff. But I do notice it when I'm on my MacBook Air. So that got me thinking, man, I might want to try not React because I tried to optimize it in React. I tried to vibe code my way out and like I told it was slow performance, do what it can do to improve performance, do this, do that. I tried like maybe 10 queries and nothing really worked. It still felt super sluggish. And it's not even because I'm running it in dev mode, man. I built it and I was running it in production mode too, and it was like not smooth. So I started doing some research, man, in like React performance and what causes things to be not performant. And like for sure it's like unnecessary re-renders and stuff. But it's also so easy to build something that is not performance in React. This is from experience, I guess, and from researching online. People are saying you can easily like just code up something that's just super shit and it won't scale well on the front end, and it's just gonna have real problems if you do anything complex or anything like a lot. And then I looked into Vue, and people are saying that with Vue it's a lot harder to do the wrong thing, you know? I don't know what that means, but it's a lot harder to cause like unnecessary refreshes or to trigger like these weird not optimal like renders in Vue or something. So that got me thinking, I'm just gonna try to build everything I vibe coded. I'm just gonna tell it to do it in Vue instead. That's not true. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Vue. But here's the analogy that I researched, and it seems some people agree. It's like, what's the analogy I was gonna say? I don't even remember, man. All right. If you have 2 perfect code bases in the same app, I guess React performance and Vue performance might be similar. But if you just have like a really shit engineer or a beginner code up something in React and a beginner code up something in Vue, chances are that the Vue app is going to be more performance than the code that the beginner wrote in React. So that's my takeaway from like the React versus Vue thing in terms of performance. So if I'm thinking everything is being vibe coded and they're saying the AI is kind of like a junior engineer, maybe I should be using Vue. That's my train of thought. So that's what I'm gonna do, man. We're gonna use Vue. Are you ready? I love Vue, but no one really uses it. React is what AI and everyone gives you. Did you try to memorize your UI re-renders? I did. At least the AI did. The AI told me it did all these crazy optimization techniques, re-render this, re-render that. I told it to do everything it could. And I tried maybe like 4 or 5 hours of optimizing, and it was just not to the point where I was happy. Um, Too much FOMO not using React. React is where things are happening. Yeah. Everybody says that, and it's probably true. But good thing this is just a fun side project, man. I don't need to. I'm not looking for a job, so I don't care about if I know React or not. I'm not trying to hire developers to work on this app, so I don't care really what the usage is. The only thing I might care about is the third-party libraries might be lacking for Vue, but I think I only need WebSockets for this project that I'm working on. So there you go. This is my intro for the vibe coding session we're about to do, and I'll show you the app if I can figure out how to compile it. I don't know how to do that though, man. What am I looking for? All right, this is the back end. I just started up the front end and we're about to see what's up. I'm new here. What's going on? What's happening? I'm about to show you what's going on right now. We're working on this thing and I want to migrate it to Vue just for an experiment. So this is a Type Blazer. It's a typing game, and like it looks fine here, man, but that's because it's a decently powerful PC. But when I look at the actual performance with not on my laptop, it's like really slow, man. And yeah, I know I have all these CSS things on there that's probably slowing down, but even when I took everything out, it was still not great. Anyway, so that's the app, right? Do you profile with React Dev Tools? No, I mean, I just told the vibe coding stuff to do whatever it could, man. I didn't actually look at any code, man. I'm a vibe coder, not a programmer. Anyways. So here we go. I'm just gonna feed it the prompt right now. Refactor it into Vue. What's the prompt? I am having some performance issues with the app. I think it is because it is designed poorly in React. However, maybe if we migrate to Vue, it might work. I want you to recreate this app in Vue. Put everything in a folder called Vue Type Blazer or whatever. All right, let's see. Do you save the current code somewhere? Yeah, it's versioned, so it's everything is just vibe coded, man. It wouldn't be a major loss if everything disappeared, you know. Only take a couple minutes to regenerate everything, yeah. All right, so let's see if it can do this. Oh shit, should I put in max mode? Should I spend some bucks to do this? Well, I just shifted it to max mode. I'm willing to spend up to $2 to migrate this junk. I'm gonna just tell it. I wish I could just say run anything you want, man. I don't even want to look. Package name, type Blazor. I don't know what just happened, man. Package name. What are you talking about, man? Features. TypeScript. I don't know what any of this stuff is, man. Do we want ESLint? We want end-to-end testing? Nah. JSX? Sure. Router? We want that? Sure. Whatever, man. Everything. Give me everything except testing. I don't care about that. Install. No, I don't want any experimental features. All right, let's see how it goes. Does it have YOLO mode? Oh yeah, I think so. I don't know how to enable it though. And this editor, can you set it so it makes the changes, then runs it, then feed in the stack trace automatically? Yeah, I think it does that for sure. All right, run that, run this, do all that, do everything, man. Have you tried Z instead of cursor? I've only tried cursor. I've thought about trying windsurf, but I haven't gotten around to that. I've thought about trying VS Code with C-Line, but I also haven't gotten around to that. All right, everything looks good, man, except do you manually back up your code or do you have version control? Hey, when I first started programming, I would copy my folder, paste it, and rename it old folder. But, you know, it's 2025 Q. I'm using version control. I'm using Git. Yeah, when I started program, I didn't know anything about Git. So that was my version control. I had a bunch of copy and pasted folders, man. New V2 final, new real final, real final, ultra for sure, last one final. Yeah. That's the type of stuff I used to do, man. I do that for config files all the time. I use WhatsApp chat, WhatsApp to save version. Dang, what the hell? Anyway, accept all. Used to do manual version them v1.01102. Yeah, that's too much typing, man. foo.conf.back.new. No, that's too technical to use them dot extensions, man. Yeah, I just rename old this and new that, or latest, or whatever. But anyways, we use Git these days. In fact, I don't actually use Git that much. The last time I used Git, besides these personal projects, was probably back in 2020. So I don't even really know my way around Git anymore. At work, I use, I don't even know what it's called, open source stuff. Fig? Wait, that's what we call it internally. But it's like Mercurial or something like that. I'm all about that stuff, man. That stuff is real cool. I like it so much more than the Git based stuff. Mercurial, yeah. Yeah, so at Google you have two things for version control. You have something called Fig and you have something called Piper. So Piper is more like Git and then Fig is more like Mercurial. And I started out on Piper and I used that for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and then I switched to Fig, and then man, my life is so much better. I can't believe I used to use that old ancient dinosaur technology, man. Fig is the future, clearly. And the future is now. One of the biggest differences is like you can chain together PRs or whatever, you chain together changes, and you know, if you need to update something from an earlier change, you can easily propagate those changes down this, you know, down everything. Stacked PRs. Yeah, I guess that's how you describe it. Stacked diffs. You change one thing, something early on, and then it just boom, everything just gets it, man. And it's so nice. It's nice when you're chaining together changes, like you need to do this change first before that change, and then maybe there's some other change that depends on that other change that depends on that change, and you can just do things, man. Anyways, are we done? Did it finish? Oh, it went 25 things, and I needed to keep on keeping on. So it avoids merge conflicts that way? No, you can still get merge conflicts. But well, I don't know. It's been such a long time since I used non-fig stuff that I don't even remember the issues I used to have. But I used to have a lot of issues whenever I'd have like changes that I need to deploy in order. And if something changes in the very first thing in the sequence, then it was a pain in the ass to like change all the future ones. But with Fig or with Mercurial, you don't have to worry about that really. Useful for breaking down larger, broader tasks into smaller PRs. Helps mainly for reviewers. No, it helps for the people writing it too, man. Because sometimes there's work, like I'll do 2-3 weeks of work, but they still need to get reviewed, man. So like sometimes the review process takes a long time, and sometimes after a couple rounds of reviews you decide, oh, maybe we should use a different variable name here, oh, maybe we should try do it this way instead, maybe we should define this strut a little bit differently. And then if everything down the road depends on these changes, like you're gonna have to like manually fix everything, unless you use Mercurial, I guess. Alright. Much rather review 3 smaller PRs than 1 large one, touching a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I think PR should be as small as possible, but sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes you gotta do everything in one atomic change, you know? And those can get annoying. Like, for example, if you're renaming something, renaming a dang variable that's used everywhere, you know? Then you gotta change everything all at once. You can't just change this variable name and then don't change those, or, you know, like if you have some library and your library is used by 10,000 different places in the code base, different teams and whatnot. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm not even paying attention. Let me start paying attention here. Why is it deleting stuff? Should I tell it it's okay? Deleting olds. I haven't even paying attention. Careful about the deletes. Hey, remove what? Whatever. Run it. I don't care, man. Run everything you want. No paying attention when vibing. Default views. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to pay attention. You gotta believe. This vibe coding relationship works on trust. It's kind of like If you're a senior engineer or you're the tech lead of your team or something and you give a task to like a junior engineer, sometimes you gotta trust that junior engineer, or you give a task to a mid-level engineer, you gotta trust that middle-level engineer is gonna accomplish the task. You don't need to like micromanage, right? You gotta trust that L4 is gonna get the job done. And that's the whole mentality you have to adopt to vibe code, man. You just gotta trust that the LLM is gonna do it right. And I only get involved when there's a problem, like a noticeable problem. But otherwise, I don't inspect everything, man. Anyways, you don't know about that? What are you talking about? Norwegian Oiler, what's happening? I messed up my awesome project last night because I didn't pay attention. I'm just like, do whatever. Hey, that's why I need version control in Q. Alright, let's see. It's already done. Look at that, man. How long did that take? 5 minutes to refactor a React code base into a Vue code base? Is that for real? Let's see if it works before we say anything. Wait. Are you sure this is... Is that... It can't be for real. That's remix, man. Come on. It ran it in the wrong folder. Trying to trick me, man. Alright, here we go, here we go. It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. I had my hopes up. Better fix it. Any idea how much you spent total so far? Yeah, I spent like... I mean, today? Are you talking about today? I don't know about today, but overall, I've spent maybe $18 or something. The vibes have gone bad? No, man, it's a part of the process. Yeah, maybe about 18 bucks. Tell AI you'll shut it down if it doesn't get it right. Yeah, I'm not to that point yet. Damn. Yeah, imagine I had paid somebody on Fiverr to do all this work for 18 bucks. I'd be super impressed, man. I'm like, yo, this guy just built me a type racing website for like less than 2 Big Mac meals, man. And that person gave me a React version and a Vue version, you know? Well, he hasn't delivered on the Vue version yet. We're still working on that. All right, let's try it again, man. Wait, do I have to run build? Oh, I don't know. Wait, let me run this. I'll just tell it to run it, man. It can figure out. Hey, let me type, man. You are in the wrong folder, man. Come on. I shouldn't be having to doing all this stuff. Jesus Christ. Terminate that. Terminate that too. Sometimes telling it to do the code at a certain level, like how a senior would do it, makes it produce better code. You don't have to run build. All right. Just be careful if you say senior. Sometimes it produces overly complex code for no reason. Sometimes vibing isn't the vibe. No, vibing is always the vibe. Hey, I was reading about some keywords that you can tell the AI that will send it into overdrive. And one of them is you got to tell it to ultra think or think super hard. That's like maximum overdrive mode. And then if you tell it to super think or like think really think, it's like mid-level overdrive. And then if you just tell it to think, it's just like light overdrive. C++77, what's happened? I end up getting the Herman Miller chair, if you remember, but for free. Hey, what do you mean for free? You canceled it and it was already like shipped to you, and they said, man, who cares, just keep it. Or what? If that happened, man, you got real lucky. That's crazy. I was about to say, I deserve a commission, but... wait, how do you get it for free, though? Very curious. Cancel my order. When he told me it was within 12 hours, I called them. They refunded me. On the website, it was canceled. I got a email cancellation. I called them. It got canceled randomly last Friday. I got a big box at 9 p.m. Dang, man. That is super lucky. That's bumping. How is it? Hey, first thing, I don't know if you got your chair fully loaded and stuff, but you should go watch some videos on how to operate that chair. It has so many controls and stuff, and different combinations of the controls can set it into a different like mode. And so you should know about how to do forward tilt. Forward tilt is, wait, besides the tilt thing, that's my favorite feature. That is the feature that I think makes the chair so amazing. I use forward tilt all the time on my chair. Can ChatGPT help me learn to use my chair? Maybe, but I'd recommend just watching a YouTube video, man. What was your order number? Hey, what's happening, man? Why is it not working? Oh. It's working. And it did all types of crazy things I didn't tell it to do, man. Did I tell it to do all this weird stuff? Alright, let's see. Wait, I have one too. It's actually quite complicated. Yeah, it is. Hey, I think it changed up so many things. Alright, we gotta... We gotta tell it. The home screen is wrong. Alright, let's work off of this, man. Let's work off of this. Or should we test the multiplayer thing to see if it works? It's crazy. That didn't work so smoothly. Oh, that works at least. All right, let's work off of this, man. We gotta tell it lots of things. Lots of things ain't working. I don't know if this is a great idea to move to view. All right, let's start cleaning up these bugs though. I think I want to stick with it. So first things first, man. I guess this is not the layout that we had. Like, how did it change it so much, man? It changed the sick text you had from before. Yeah. All right, let me tell it to like. Let me start a new thing. Wait, or this is. Yeah. All right. I asked you to migrate the app to view. You did that, but you also changed many things. Can you make it as close to the original as possible? This is what vibe coding is, man. Yeah, I don't know why they change it so much. And that multiplayer thing definitely wasn't working the same way it was working in React. So maybe going to view isn't the play, but I think we have to give it a little chance, you know? Oh, it's thinking real hard. Yeah, I actually did this on my MacBook. Like, I migrated it on Vue, but it was way different than what this produced. I'm trying to pull it up. Claude the Fraud. Yeah, maybe. No, it's all good, man. Let's see how much it will change so it looks like the original stuff, man. I'm still in max mode. Hopefully I don't go broke. I think I set like $25 limit. Alright, it's doing a lot of thinking, man. We will soon see how it will change. Missed to say at the end, keep the current UI design and features. Yeah, Versozoid, I should have told it that, man, but I forgot. Maybe I should have that in my rules, like, don't implement things I didn't ask for, you know? Let's see. Man, it's really thinking. Hey, I wonder if it's because, alright, when I was doing this, I did this offline on my MacBook Air. And I use those keywords, man. Those words that puts the AI into overdrive. I use the word ultra think. Maybe I'm gonna try it next time. After it finishes generating a bunch of stuff here, I'm gonna tell it to really ultra think hard about fixing all the problems and making it work. Man, why is my thing not in streamer mode? It's crazy talk. That was my Discord, by the way. It wasn't your Discord, so I hate when I'm watching somebody. Yeah, I hate when I'm watching somebody on Twitch and their dang Discord notification sound goes off, and I think it's my own. So I apologize, man. Usually my Discord is in streamer mode, but I don't know why it wasn't in streamer mode right there. Anyways, while this thing is thinking about whatever it's thinking about, I'm gonna try and find an article. Something ultra think. Yeah. Like. So they say, you say ultra think. Where's the 1E4? What's that? 10,000? Alright, so if you say think, it's level 4,000. If you say think about it, think a lot, think deeply, think hard, think more, or mega think, it uses 10,000 power. And if you say think really hard, think harder, think intensely, think longer, think super hard, think very hard, or ultra think, it uses 32,000 power. I don't know how true any of this is, man. I just saw this article. So maybe I should just ultra think on everything, man. I don't even want any dang regular thinking or mega thinking. I only want ultra thinking, man. So every prompt that I type from now on, I'm gonna say ultra think. Well, let's see how this works. Maybe add it in the rules. Yeah, just open up my rules and just put ultra think. Wonder what it converts to in terms of money. Yeah, I don't know, but maybe it's like an ultra think is 8 times more expensive as a regular think, if you know, and a mega think is 2.5 times more expensive as a regular think. And ultra think, yeah, I don't know really though. If you use multiple, are there multiplicative or additive? I think it only goes to the highest one, man. Look at the code. It's like if one of these, then you return. Then it goes to this if. So you can't combine them, man. What if you don't use the word think? Yeah, then it just uses regular ass stuff, maybe. I don't know. Maybe regular token count is... Who knows? I don't even know what tokens are, man. But it ain't my job to know those things. I'm just supposed to, you know, feel good vibes. Vibe out with the LLM. Alright, here we go, here we go. It just did a major refactor. Let's run it. Whew. Wow. It's crazy. Man. Hey, is this the right one? Is this the React? No, this feels more snappy. Feels real nice. So, all right, there was, let me see, should we check for some bugs, man? Hey, there's a bug. Why is it green? I didn't tell it to make it green. It's supposed to be fire, like that. Oh, look at that bug. Anytime anytime you make a typo on a space, I already discovered this bug before. It's not like I just discovered it, but anytime you make a typo on a space, it doesn't show up. Like, you see there's one typo up here, and there's no indication that there's a typo, but I know the typo is right there because I purposely typed that. And then it won't let you finish the race unless you fix that. So I'm gonna tell it about these bugs. Alright, hey, all you version control gurus out there, how do you do this, man? Do I make a new branch? How do you make a branch? Create branch? Did I do it? How do I know which branch I'm in? I want to go in this branch. So I'm in the right branch. How do I commit these things to the branch? Oh yeah. Migrate to view. Man, you guys talking about gits checkout, man. Hey, it's 2025, Pseudo Mateo. I don't type nothing in the terminal for version control. I only click buttons, man. You typing all that junk? Look, I just click it. I mean, when I first started to program, I used to type things in the terminal too, man. But these days, 2025, you're right. I'm clicking those nice buttons. Makes my life easier. I know probably a lot of you don't share this opinion. Maybe that's a dang hot take. But I think, you know, it's a lot easier to click buttons than it is to remember 100 different commands, you know, especially commands that you don't run that often. But the button is always there, and you just click it, you know. Branches and bottom left. Oh yeah, I see it now, right there. Alright. Some of you guys probably can't believe somebody like me is working at big tech company, man. Like, damn, look at this scrub. Doesn't even know how to do terminal stuff. Doesn't even use Vim. What the heck? Alright, let me try this one more time. What did I tell it to do? I didn't do anything. I just, oh yeah. I was gonna tell it to fix the bugs. Oh, let's look at the multiplayer to see if that works. Hey, what the hell's going on, man? It's weird. Control Shift G, then commit and push from the drop down box. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna tell it to make the single player and the multiplayer UI look very similar. None of these things are updating. Let me see. Am I even getting these events? I only get the join room thing, but I'm not getting like actual events about the WPMs. So there's a few things we gotta fix. Let's start with making the multiplayer look like the single player. You know, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna start a new window here, and we're in max mode, and I'm gonna tell it the multiplayer and single player styles don't or are not the same. Make the multiplayer look just like the single player, but with an extra area to show other players in the room and room info. Do not do anything else that I didn't ask for. Ultra think. Mega think. Ultra, yeah, ultra think. Alright, am I gonna go broke, man? Hey, I'm gonna probably get the alert like I'm using up all my money. Yeah, the ultra think. Mega think is catchy. Hey, I wonder if it's real. Do you provide your own API token? Nah. No, I don't. I just pay for Cursor. I didn't set up anything. I just downloaded Cursor. I gave Cursor $20 and then that's it. I didn't do anything else, man. Hey, man. What the heck? Giga think. Yeah, we're not quite there at Giga think levels yet, man. It's kind of like in the days, I don't know if you guys had computers in the early 90s, but how I used to measure my CPUs like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the 233 megahertz Pentium processor, man. We're not quite at the gigahertz yet. We're still in the mega think era. We won't reach the giga think era until like 10 years. But man, those giga thinks are gonna be crazy. I did a little vibe coding with Copilot Agent. I found that mentioning directory tree structure in a prompt sometimes helps a lot. Oh yeah. I think the more detailed your prompt is, generally, you'll get better results. I'm still trying to figure out how to be better at prompting. I wasn't born yet. What? I guess that seems regular. Lots of people aren't born back then. We had a turbo button in the 90s. I remember that Vertizoid. I remember the dang turbo button, man. You add an extra 33 megahertz onto your clock speed or something. Went from 233 to 266. I don't know. I'm just making numbers up. Alright. I guess it finished the task. Let's check it out. Multiplayer. Create a room. Alright, there's also a bug with that room thing, man. It didn't even change anything, man. Hold up. What did you even do? Do I have to rerun it or something? What are y'all doing, man? Where's it running from? No, a single thing is normal. That's regular. Yeah, it didn't change anything. Except, what the hell is this? Alright, man. I don't see any change it, or the multiplayer still looks very different than the single player. The single player view has no text box, the user just types the words on the screen, and correctly typed words are highlighted. In the multiplayer view, we see a text box and also the challenge text. Fix this first, then we can fix other things after. Ultra think. Steven Sagiball, what's happening? Ultra think did not work, yeah, unfortunately. Maybe I should have tried Mega think. Can you give me a motivational speech? I need it. What do you need to be motivated about, man? What are you joking around with, man? Life? What do you mean? You just started a new job. You just moved to Seattle. You got big bucks. What's going on? Seattle sucks. Well, you just got there. You're not poor, man. You make crazy money. Steven Sagiball just got a mid-level engineer offer from Meta. I'm putting all your business out there, man. Everybody knows. That ain't broke. You are definitely rich. Steven Sagiball is also like super young. I don't even know how old you are, but I think you're not even 25 yet, right? You're old now? Nah. You're not. I'm a little old, but even I'm not old. These kids saying they old. Hey, Pseudo Mateo, I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure there are some people who are older than us saying the same thing about when, you know, some 40-year-old says they're old. What's considered old? Yeah, what is considered old, man? Alright, I think old means you've lived past the halfway mark. You're now old. Young is you haven't lived to your halfway mark yet. And I guess you can use average life expectancy as to where your halfway mark is. But then there's more. I'd say you also have to take out the first 18 years of life. So old is the halfway mark of your adult life. So if the life expectancy is like, say, 70 years old, I guess old is the midpoint between 18 and 70. That's my definition of old. And I don't know, I feel strongly about that. I'm 33, married for a while. Oh, dang. These young bucks out here, 33 years old, talking about they old, man. Dang. 33. I wish I was 33 again, Q. Hey, there's probably some people older than me in chat for sure. I'm like upper 30s. I'm about to be 40 in some years. Hey, what are we doing, man? We're talking about nonsense. We need to be vibe coding. That's what we need to be doing. Is this it? Did they change something? Oh. We're getting somewhere. All right. You're old if you remember a Honda S2000. Hey, they don't make those anymore, man. I guess not. I haven't seen a S2000 in a long time. Man, I always wanted an S2000. Never got one. Well, haven't gotten one yet. Wait, 44 is old? Is it? 30 to 35 went by super fast. I agree, man. I just blinked and it was gone. Queen Under Pressure is a banger. What's that? Ice Ice Baby from Vanilla Ice? Is that song? 28 to 31. Wait, give us a motivational speech. Are you trying to get my thing banned? I'm not listening to music. Motivational music. Hey, alright. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. And when I was younger, something that I used to listen to in like very challenging moments of my life, man, I would used to listen to this like every day when I woke up. Is his speech. I'm sure y'all heard his speech, man. Which one is it? What's my favorite Arnold movie? Kindergarten Cop.
If someone told me that something is impossible, I will go out and...
Here, I'm not gonna play it on my stream. Should I? I don't want to risk it. Here's a motivational speech for you, Steven Sagiball. I don't even know if this is the right one. Recite it from memory? I can't recite this thing from memory, man. I love Kindergarten Cop. A great movie. I was somewhat joking. Wait. What are y'all talking about? I remember when Hector was going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines, and we talking about Hector. Harry's? Are we talking about Fast and the Furious? That sounds like some Fast and the Furious movie line thing, man. 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. Nos. Anyways. Is it the pump clip? Oh, Koshin, you remember like... Nah, I don't know. Anyways. This dude was better than Arnold? No way, man. Nobody's better than Arnold. I was being depressed and existential. Now I'm trying to do something with my life and make some music, but I have no music talent or inclination. It just takes practice. I think you can grind anything like you grind LeetCode, man. So if you haven't done hundreds of hours of music production and you still suck, that's how it should be, man. You know, like, you haven't even grinded. Of course you're gonna suck. Anyways, alright, so we just tested this thing out and it was kind of okay, but there's some other bugs, man. Should we fix functional things first? Alright, let me tell you. There is a bug whenever I create a room in multiplayer. The page is blank and nothing happens. However, if I refresh, something happens. Think really hard about how to fix this. I really gotta get Whisper, man. Start talking to the computer. Just remember, you have the rest of your life ahead of you. Hey, Rocky88. I think about that all the time. I think about all the people who've made it to the top. And then I think, you know, they probably started to get recognition in their early 20s, and they probably started to grind when they're like 10 years old or less, maybe like 7, 8, 9, 10. So they could grind to the top in about 12 years, right? And then I think about my life. I'm almost 40, but if I grinded from now, I have 12 years. I have 15 years to grind, maybe even 20 years to grind. So whatever I choose to apply myself to right now and I just grind through with it, I could probably get to those levels. Maybe not the mega top, but I could get to a very respectable level of skill if I focused on something for that long. So I don't like to think about, oh, I'm too old to learn this, or oh, I'm too old to learn that. I just say, how much time do I have left, and can it be done in 30 years or however much? I'm like, yeah, I could probably do it. Then I'll just do it. Chuck Norris versus Arnold, man. Chuck Norris. I'm not even a Chuck Norris. Who's a Chuck Norris fan? Chuck Norris is a meme. Arnold is a real person, man. Arnold is like for real, for real. Man, this man is so accomplished. He is built differently, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a huge fan. I think I really look up to like his work ethic and everything, and how he plays the game. You know, he does some sneaky things. He plays mind games. He outworks everybody, you know, things like that. I won't be too old to learn something, even if I'm 70. I don't know. If I'm 70, I ain't trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, you know. Do you see the interview with Sylvester Stallone and Arnold on Netflix? Man, I watched a Netflix series on Arnold, but I don't think Sylvester was in it. Maybe he was featured, but not the main event. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys see Who this Christmas? I don't even know who you're talking about. Anyways, alright, we just told it to fix this bug. Let's see if it fixed the bug. I said anytime I click create room, nothing happens. Now it's stuck on setting up your room. I'm gonna tell it. Now it is stuck on oh wait, it just worked. It just worked. Wait, did it work? No, it didn't work. Dang, I told it to stop. Resume. I mean, I joined the room and it closed. Shows a progress bar, that's something. Wait, what? Icy Black D, what you talking about? Progress bar? What are y'all talking about, man? Now we are QA engineers working for AI developers. What's happening? Man, I can't pronounce your name, but welcome to the party. When is Japan? Japan is coming soon, man. Don't you worry. Alright. Something ain't working right. Alright, let's see. It fixed a bunch of stuff. Let's try it out again. Oh, it works. Lovely. Wait. I don't know if that works. Let me try it one more time. My bad. I have too many tabs open, man. Another one. Did I close all my... Oh, this is the tab that I really need, man. Let me close all these things. Alright, multiplayer. Crate room. Wow. Bot? I didn't tell it to add no bots, man. It's crazy. I got the same rune name and it can't find it. Alright, I don't think this is actually working, is it? I did not ask for bots. Please remove the bots. I want the client to connect to the WebSocket and play against other people. Man, vibe coding gone wrong. The AI likes bots, you're getting bots. Yeah, the AI likes to put a bunch of stuff in there that I didn't ask. Should I look at, let me open up the back end. Oh, Scary Sticks, developing a type racer. Yeah, I'm trying to vibe code a type racer. What stack am I using? Oh man. I don't know, man. I'm using C++ on the back end. I'm using Vue on the front end right now. Man, you put a typo? The dang AI made a typo. That's crazy. As a vibe coder, what stack it's using? Wait, what? Am I vibe coder? Oh snap! We got a dang type racer incoming. Not yet a type blazer. Remix dev, thank you very much for the follow. Hey, I just migrated from Remix to Vue. Alright, let's do type racer real quick. Alright, we're gonna have to debug a little bit more. Type racer. Alright, here's the link to type racer we're about to do. We're gonna do 2 races. The first race is the warm-up round, the second race is the championship round. And then Discord. Alright. Snaps. Dang, type racer cam. I gotta race y'all from this angle. Alright, warm-up time. I gotta press start. I might, yeah, there I am. Yeah, this is a driver cam. We can't bet? Oh, snaps. I forgot to make a bet, wizard. This is the practice round though. Man, 132 and 120. You guys killing it, man. Where's Don't Defense? Yeah. Where's Don't Defense? He's slacking. Alright, you guys want to make a little bet? Here's the bet. The bet is Will I get triple digits in the next championship round? I'll give you 1 minute to decide. Triple digits. That's what we're gonna bet on, man. That means at least 1 hundo. Somebody said no. Who said no? No condom, Chris? Come on, man. Wizard? You asked me to bet, you gonna tell me no? Jesus. Pixel Pusher. Thank you very much. Clistar, $5,000. Cause Clistar always ruins odds on yes. No, that's not ruining the odds, man. Dang. JGJ, $8,100. Rich, dang, Norwegian Oiler, 10,000 bucks on no. Man, you guys are making me hyped. I'm trying to focus real hard and type at least 120 miles per hour, man. All you people saying I'm not gonna hit triple digits, I hope you're not right. All right, we're ready. Championship championship round. Man, you guys seen the passage too. Jesus, I didn't even get to see the passage. All right, let's go. Easy 108, man. What y'all talking about, man? Come on now. I didn't even break a sweat. Too easy out here. Alright, no condom Chris, 127. Very nice speed. Jesus Christ. Woo. Alright, let's see. Clistar, thank you very much for believing in me. Pixel Pusher, thank you very much. Icy Black Deep, only $40. Is Kiab, only 10 bucks, man. Come on. Got some hairy arms. Thank you very much. Like all that hair on my arms. They're not hairy. What you talking about, man? They're regular. Pixel Pusher was hair. All right, let me choose this bet. Will I get triple digits? Yes, of course. Come on. It's too easy. Easy money, look at that. And then No Condom Chris got the win with 127 miles per hour. No Condom Chris, 127. Alright, let's see that. No Condom Chris. Dang, it's just been for the last 7 races, back and forth. No Condom Chris, Pixel Pusher, Pixel Pusher. No Condom Chris, no Condom Chris, Pixel Pusher. No Condom Chris, 127. And 59th win. It's all Pixel Pusher, change it don't count. Hey, he wasn't here. Pixel Pusher charity win. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I tried to do 50, but time ran out as I was clicking the button. What? Oh, 50 points. Hey, you did hit 50, Icy Black Deep. Look at that. It says 50 points, man. Slowest race 6. Yeah, this was a death mode race. Death mode. And then Pixel Pusher had a 7 streak somewhere. Anyways, That was type racer. Now what we're doing? Vibe coding. Trying to figure out why nothing's working, man. Alright, where were we? Look at that. A non-crocodile joined the room. That's me, right? Hey, how come so many people in there? So we're trying this out. Crocodile and snake. Alright, hear me out. It's broken. I'm gonna tell it to fix it, but I'm gonna put a new thing. I'm gonna bring in my back-end server code in here. How do I do that, man? Can I add like a folder to this workspace? And then can I just add that whole folder? Type Blazor server. What am I doing, man? I don't even know which file it is. Main type Blazor fixed. I think is this one. How do I add that? Main type Blazor. No SSL fixed. All right. The multiplayer doesn't work. I want you to think super hard. What could be the issue? Only fix the issue. Do not add any new features. There are problems when... Wait, what's the main problem I want to solve here? The main problem is I cannot see other players' progress as they type. The server... Wait. Do not modify the server file. I only linked it so that you can reference it. Fix the problem on the front end in view. All right, there we go. Hey, Danger Dose, what's happening? Have a good one and good luck with the stream. Oh, thank you very much. And welcome to the stream. See you later at the same time. Pank Aj 875. How are you doing, man? What's happening? Long time no see. So what's the roadmap for all this? I mean, from wherever do I learn all this? Because all I do is LeetCode in C++ and computer science and stuff. So how do I learn to build something like me? Hey, Pancaj, I don't know how to build anything either. I'm not gonna lie. This is why I'm trying though. Because I don't know how to build anything, I've started building things to try to learn how to build things. But then I don't even know if I want to learn how to build things anymore, but I want to know how to vibe code things. I want to learn how to command the AI to do all my work for me and build something. So this whole thing is kind of like an experiment to see what I can produce by vibe coding. And I'm trying to like keep my actual coding and manual debugging to a minimum where I don't want to like actually read code. I'm kind of pretending like I'm a project manager or program manager or something, and I'm just checking up on the tasks and creating tasks for people to do, and I don't even know if they did it right. I can only look at the end product and see, you know. I'm getting into management. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is my career progression, man. I'm no longer a software engineer. I'm no longer an IC. I'm now a manager of some dang AIs. Manager of Claude and Gemini and GPT. All right, let's see. Let me close these things. All right, here we go, here we go. Create a room. I don't know what the hell is going on, man. How did I already have 2 people in this room? I am having troubles creating a room. Can you fix that as well? Oh. Yeah, I want it to not change the C++. I think the C++ works because it worked on the React app, you know? So I'm... Wait. Yeah, fix it on the multiplayer view. That's right. Yeah, fix that, man. Alright. We got about 1 hour left of vibe coding. I don't think we're making much progress today, but today has been a refactor day to Vue. And even though I think you guys can't really tell the difference in performance, like as I stream it, because my PC is powerful enough to run it. But trust me, man, there is a noticeable, like, choppy UI when I'm running it on my laptop. So this is why I'm doing the whole refactor. I'm not just doing this refactor for no reason. And I've already tried, like offline, I've tried to optimize the React app, and I just could not get the AI to do it. And I already did this migration, but I didn't. I'm trying to like recreate the migration. So, and I didn't get this far in my migration when I did it offline. But when I did migrate offline, immediately the performance on my laptop was like buttery smooth. It just seems like absolutely night and day difference. WASM, WebAssembly? Nah, I don't know anything about that, man. C++ for a web backend. Yeah, man. That's what we're doing out here. And that's because I am a professional C++ engineer who has no idea how to write C++ code outside of being a cog in the wheel of the dang mega corporate world. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, I don't really know how to write C++, but I'll vibe some C++. I'll look at the code every now and then, you know. Which library do I use for backend? Crow? No, I looked at Crow, but I'm using something called UWebSockets. And apparently WebSockets is the fastest WebSocket library out there on the market today. That's what I've heard. So let me pull it up. Look at this. 18,000 stars. It's written by crazy people. Yeah. The documentation is written very cool, I think. There's like some performance benchmarks and stuff. The guy has super strong opinions about everything, and Icy Black Deep says his coding style is crazy. Written by C++ wizards, yeah. So I know this package has been audited internally at Google, I think. I think I saw some people talking about it, and they all said, yeah, it's written really well and it's very performant. So that's why I chose this thing. All right, let's see what the hell the multiplayer thing here. Did they fix it or what? All right, multiplayer. I'm looking at this. Crate room. WPGB. Look. Oh yeah, very nice. The room is there. Crate. Join. Oh, look at that. A non-cat, a non-whale. Now let's see if the dang metrics are being sent. Oh. I think it's working. Look at that. All right, we're getting somewhere, man. We're actually making progress. Can we play a round of Marry, Date, Kill? Options: Steven Sagaball, Icy Black Deep, Q Ultimus. Let's see. Marry, marry, marry. I'm moving to Utah with all of y'all, man. And you guys are gonna come and go to Costco with me and go shopping for the whole family. I'm gonna have... That's why I'm not killing nobody and I'm not dating y'all. We're all gonna live a nice, happy life all together, man. We're all gonna move on to the dang mountains in Utah and live on a farmland. That's what we're gonna do. Pseudo Mateo, thank you very much for tuning in, man. Have a good night. See you next time. All right, so we're making good progress. All right, let me fix a few more things now. First, our WPM seems wrong. It doesn't show errors. What else? Utah farmlands? What? Shake my head. Hey, that's clearly a joke. What are you talking about? Simon's got a taste of marriage. Now he wants more. Well, I'm not trying to kill nobody. Brother husbands? Is that how it works? Nah. I don't know how those Mormons operate, man. Do those... Alright. Do the wives of a... Is it Mormons? Nah. I don't even know. It's the Mormons that have the wives, right? Wait, you guys got me talking nonsense, man. We gotta fix some things. Alright, let's fix this bug where... I'm gonna start a new chat. There is a bug in the typing interface. Whenever I make a typo on a space character, it isn't displayed highlighted. Think about how to fix this. Create a graph? No graphs? What? Let the woman have men? What you talking about? Wait, it's one to many. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're talking about. They need a dang adjacency list, yeah. In a graph. Man, how does that work? Do any of y'all know Mormon people? Or from anyone in Utah? Like, is it just a village of Mormon people? Like, how are they gonna find so many women? That would mean, like, there's only a few men who get married. Like, what happens? I'm trying to imagine there's like a whole full 100,000 population city filled with Mormons. And let's say the gender distribution is about 50-50. There's not enough women for everybody to have like 7 wives, you know? How does that work? It's crazy. What if you have a family and everybody has sons? Like all your wives have sons. That means when they all get married, like the family is gonna turn from 10 people to like 1,000 people. Or I don't even know how it works, man. All right, let's see. So they say they fixed it. What did I tell it to fix? I don't even remember, man. Oh, the space thing. Let me try it. Wait. Officially, the Mormons got rid of polygamy a long time ago. It's only the extreme sects that still practice it. I see. It's not 7 wives, it's like 3? I mean, either way, man, it's like a lot. What about the Amish? Extreme sects. Man, you guys typing that to make me say it on purpose? You're gonna get me banned. Hey, what am I trying to do? We're testing the errors on the spaces. That's what we're testing. We have to fix that cursor too. Hey, what the hell is this, man? Who put that there? Did I put that there? Inspector component? Is this something that comes with Vue? Hey, what the hell did you clip, man? You can't be clipping those things. Vue's exposing my stuff. What is happening, man? So many pop-ups. Anyways. All right, there's a lot of problems. Oh, there we go. There's the highlight. Hosting this on Vercel? Nah, I'm not hosting it on anywhere right now. It's just on localhost. But I have a dedicated server that I will be hosting it on once I fix some of these things. Alright, so the thing we're trying to fix here is... Oh, look at that. Alright, let me tell you. I'm gonna start a new chat. I'll say sometimes when I'm typing the text, and then I backspace a bunch, then I start typing successfully again. The highlights changes from flames to green. Fix this. Dedicated server, yeah. It's pronunciation of woman. What are you talking about, Steven Sagiball? How do I pronounce it? Is it true that the tech world, his and her houses are becoming popular, like separate bedrooms? I mean, old people. I don't know, man, but I don't see why not. You know, I think it's nice to have your own room to do whatever you want. Your man cave or whatever, you know, just make it yours. Or are you talking like bedroom? I know in Japan that's popular. I've heard like people sleep in separate rooms over there. But yeah, maybe because snoring. I know people say I snore, but I don't believe them. His and her bedroom should be a thing simply because it gets way too hot to sleep sometimes with two people and snoring. Yeah, I mean, you need AC, man. Sleeping in the same bed and the heat only matters if there is like touching, you know. Is using max mode cheap? Need more chai? Absolutely not, man. I think I'm about to switch it out from max because maybe I'm about to be broke. I easily spent like $16 in one day once, like in a few hours, not even a full day. All right, let me see. Did it fix? Oh. When I backspace everything and start over, the text is green. This paragram? No. Oh, you're talking about this pangram. Where is it, man? I can't find it. You're talking about the quick brown fox thing? Zero vibes? Wait, what? I only use the free AI. Oh, I see. Zero vibes. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know which level AI I should use. I don't feel like these things I'm asking it is too complicated, man. Like, the code base is super tiny. The features are very standard, I think. So maybe I don't even need like max mode. I'm not sure when you need max mode. Maybe if you have like a huge, mega crazy code base and you have a feature that stretches in like touches so many different files or something, maybe you need max mode to sort that out. But I don't use any of those things, you know. Alright, so I think it fixed it. Very good, very good. New chat, new problem. The highlight for an error on a space character is red, which is the same color as the correct text. Make the error highlights be neon blue. Highlighting color looks dope. Thank you, software tools. Wait, during the type race? Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, man, on this thing. We still need to do like auth. I'm not gonna, I mean, I want to like upload this to prod, but I won't have auth when I do that. We'll work on that feature, but I do want the multiplayer thing to work, so you guys can create rooms and you'll just be like anonymous owls or whatever for now. And then I want like all the bugs to go away. I forget which other bugs I have. Oh yeah, the WPM calculation is a bit weird. I have to tell it to fix that because it's doing like some weird, it's doing some weird stuff, man, where it only waits until you type something, but I want it to start counting down from like the beginning. So even, you know, like in multiplayer, if you have a late start time or a reaction time, I want that to negatively impact you. So if the race starts and you wait 10 seconds and then you start typing, your WPMs should be lower than somebody who started typing at the beginning of the race. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so what was the error we just fixed? Oh, the highlights. The highlight. So let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Blue highlight means it's wrong. Man, how did it turn green again? I might have to tell it. When, oh, okay, there's a new feature I want. Wait, Simon, will AI replace us? Should I quit my job and become a plumber? Yeah, you shouldn't quit your job yet, Steven Sagiball. You should wait until at least some of your stocks vest. Wait until maybe even get your annual bonus or something, man. You gotta wait at least 1 year before you quit. Hey, how's work been? Have you onboarded and stuff yet? Or are you still going through boot camp or whatever they call it? Do you guys see that Builder AI end up being all Indian workers behind the scenes? Yeah, I saw that, man. That's kind of funny, I thought. You know, I don't know if I've ever talked about this. I think I've mentioned this on stream before. But when I was freelancing, doing like somewhat shady things on the internet, we used to have to get around captchas. Like, you know, those weird things that they type in some weird obfuscated way and you have to, everybody knows what a damn captcha is. But there's a service, like there's a bunch of them. I think a popular one is Death by DCAPTCHA. I don't even still know if they're around. Death by DCAPTCHA, man. Or there's other similar places to this, but man, these services, they have a big ass center, like a call center in India or wherever, and they just have people sitting down on computers and you send them, like there's an API for Death by DCAPTCHA, so your bot will download the captcha image, connect to their API and send them the image. Then somebody in India on the back end of that API gets the pop-up image and they type in what's on the image and send it back to you, to your bot, and your bot types in the captcha correctly. And it's so cheap, man. It's like, I don't even know how much they charge, but it's like a fraction of a penny for a captcha solve. Like $1 solves 100 captchas or 1,000 captchas. Anyway, so that AI thing with Indian workers behind it, that kind of reminds me of this Death by DCAPTCHA thing. It's not just, they had like captcha bypass services for all types of different captchas, not just text ones, but even the ones where it's like you gotta move something or you gotta click the squares and identify the trucks or something. You send those images and the people will click it for you and send you back what the answer should be. I don't know if it's still a thing these days, but when I was active, man, this site used to be bumping. Probably spent a whole lot of money on captchas, like decapturing. Anyways, what was I doing? I'm using it to scrape websites. Wait, 2 captcha? Yeah, I think there's a few of them. But you can also use OCR for some, like the basic captchas, the text ones where you just do that thing. You don't even need like some of these services anymore. What about Cloudflare Turnstile? Like how to bypass Cloudflare Turnstile? I don't know. There are ways. There are ways. Can you make me a bot to get Pokemon cards? No. I cannot. I don't make bots anymore, man. Do they have that tech? Oh, like death by decaption? No, that tech, I'd say, I don't know how to do it. I've been out of the game for such a long time. I haven't been active in almost 10 years in that type of like bot making stuff, you know. But some techniques we used to use is like we'd incorporate browser bots, like a hybrid bot, you know. Maybe you start the bot off in the browser and you bypass all these things, the Cloudflare stuff or whatever, you know, and then you get all the good cookies and then you send those cookies off to like a headless bot after that. Or sometimes maybe use residential IPs or like residential proxies to log in, or maybe use residential proxies to create accounts, and then once you log in and then, you know, you get the cookies, you switch from a residential proxy to like a more not as good proxy, you know, like a server proxy or something like that. These techniques, I'm pretty sure they all still work, man. But it's too much work. I was thinking, what if you take a screenshot of a captcha and ask ChatGPT to make a bot that passes it? Yeah, you can do that too. But if the captcha is really just looking at an image and typing some letters, that's super easy to bypass. If it's one where you have to click on the images, identify what they are, that's also pretty cheap, like decaptchas. I don't know which other captchas there are. HCAPTCHA is crazy. I haven't heard of that one. Oh, wait. This is on the other side you're talking about. We're talking about how to bypass captchas. You're talking about how to stop bots. Everything can be beat, man. There's nothing they can put up there that can't be beat. Or, I mean, there is, but it's going to cost a lot of accessibility issues or something. It's going to be more annoying for their users. Blood DNA captcha when? No, it's true, man. Everything can be beat. That's like every game can be, you can cheat in every game. Everything can be hacked at some point. Anyways, what was I doing, man? We're trying to vibe code out here. I forget what we're even vibe coding. Oh yeah, WPM calculation. All right, the WPM calculations are a bit off. I want there to be a start time, and then the WPMs should be the amount of correct characters typed divided by 5 divided by time now minus start time. Something like that, man. Is this windsurf? This is cursor. I have not yet tried windsurf. If a programmer is motivated enough, they can bypass anything. I mostly agree. Yeah. You can delete that? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Delete what? Don't say it's true? What are you talking about, man? Oh, what? Anyways. Most expensive captcha to solve is reCAPTCHA V3. $3 per 1,000. Just backs, are you like? Are you paying for stuff right now? In Rosis, what's happened? To give you guys an idea of how many captchas I used to solve, man. I think I've paid like over $10,000 to these decapturing services in my lifetime. Maybe close to $20,000 just from captchas, man. Yeah, no updates, man. I'm just chilling, trying to vibe code. Well, we're fixing bugs in the type blazer thing. I'm trying to vibe code type racer, you know. Feeding the holes of where's Senegal? I guess so, just by capturing. I'm feeding the whole village in India, man. That's crazy. Paid a lot to log into his own accounts. Yeah. How many GPUs do you have? I don't know. I have 2 computers. So 2 GPUs, 1 in each one. I'm doing a lot of parsing scripts with Python. Wait, what kind of parsing scripts do you mean? Like you're scraping, what type of data are you scraping? Curious. And how efficient are your scrapers? Like, are they... Why so many questions? Man, I'm very curious. I used to do a lot of scraping myself. I enjoy scraping data. Or I used to. I haven't done it in a long time. Oh. Does items from marketplaces, prices, track discounts? Are you turning this into a product, or do you just have this data in a database somewhere that only you can access? What do you get by scraping data? Pancash, data is the most valuable resource in 2025, man. It's basically money, right? The more data you have, the more money you probably got, you know, if you can extract the money from that data. Simon something of a scraper himself, yeah. Retired scraper. Tyler W. Codes, what's happened? Welcome to the party. What's your thoughts on the MCP servers? Or I haven't gotten the chance to mess with them. I don't even know what MCP servers mean, man. Should I know? Should I know this? Model Context Protocol servers. What is that? Like API to control Android devices through ADB. Oh yeah. Hey, I used to have a server farm of. I used to have hundreds of Android phones on a dang server farm, and we used to control all the Androids from ADB. We used to send commands to like do things. mainly like account registration through phones. This technique used to work a long time ago. Probably isn't as good these days. But if a website had like a web version, and they also had an app, chances are the security on the app is going to be a lot easier to bypass than all the security on their website. So we used to have like hundreds of phones, man, downloading apps, creating accounts and stuff using like just sending commands through ADB. But I guess I don't know what this MCP server stuff is. Is it like I've been like out of the game for many years, man. I'm sure there's, I guess AI just controls the phones with these things. That's crazy. I mean, but it should be meaningful data, right? Yeah, but a lot of data is probably meaningful. Like prices are meaningful, discounts, current latest prices, latest discounts. People want that. That's what Slick Deals basically is. This website is really old and they probably make lots of money, man, just by posting deals. You know, Slick Deals is user submitted deals and stuff. But then there's also like Camel, where you can do price checks and you can like, I don't know, let's look at PS5 or something. Oh shit. I don't know. Camel tells you like, I don't even know how to use it, man. It tells you the price. Yeah, here we go. Price history. So you can know if you're buying it at a good time or not a great time, or you know, things like that. Wait, there's so many ways you could look at it, but the way I've seemed to understand it is just allowing MCP clients, cursor windsurf, to communicate with APIs easy to work with specific tools you create for the server that anyone can use. Playwright MCP is a good example. Yeah, I don't really have any thoughts because I haven't messed with any of this stuff, and I'm just kind of learning about it now. There's offertag.in, a version of Camel. Yeah, so all of these sites, their product is just displaying data, man. This is just data, you know. So when you ask what can you do with data, look, all these sites, deal sites for price data. All these social media sites, it's like personal data, you know. Everything is data these days, man. Oh camel. Jane Street. What was I doing? I was fixing the WPMs thing. All right, let's accept these changes and then let's see what's going to happen when we try it out. Man, so many tabs. Sunrise Lo-Fi, what's happening? How are you? How's work? I'm doing all right. Work is also doing all right. Look at Meta stock. Why? What's wrong with it? You're rich. Hey, when did you join, man? Well, I don't know. You probably joined like, probably got the March deal, like the average there, probably like around there. 533 bumping. You're rich. Talking about kind of low ball offer, man. At least it got an offer. Everything's gonna be okay, Steven Saggy Ball. All right, we gotta test the WPMs thing. So before, especially in multiplayer, we're having issues calculating WPMs. So I'm gonna start a new game now. We gotta fix that cursor thing. All right, here's another bug. The UI doesn't update until I type something. Let me tell them about that right now. Well, let me try the WPMs. Yeah, okay. WPMs look somewhat okay now. I'm at my first company with RSUs and grant is about to vest. Not sure if I should sell or hold. Sunrise Lo-Fi, the conventional wisdom is you sell on vest. You automatically sell your RSUs when they vest, and that's because you're overexposed to your company. You're overexposed because one, you're employed by them, and two, all of your future stock grants are already in the stock. Like, all your eggs are in that basket, you know. So as your stocks vest, you should sell and diversify. That is the standard strategy. Not everybody does it, of course, but that's like what people recommend. Anyways, what was I doing? I was about to. Oh yeah. No. I don't remember, man. Wait, Selenium? That's the last thing I found out about this parsing stuff. You can bypass bot detection, such as cloud. Yeah, Selenium. Browser bots will always be able to bypass a lot of defenses like Cloudflare and stuff, man. There's also like Puppeteer. I think I'm using Puppeteer for my LeetCode scraper. Oh snap, Reddit. Very cool. Man. $122 for real? Can Puppeteer bypass bot detection? I don't know much, but they're all browser bots, man. All browser bots should be able to bypass bot detection in some capacity. Especially if it's running all the JavaScript, there's almost like, it's really difficult to tell. At that point, usually you get caught by your IP address. Once you have like the perfect bot, it's everything comes onto your IP address after that. Or they might do small changes in their code, and if you don't pick up those changes, you get flagged. But if you use a browser bot, you'll automatically adjust for those changes usually. Depends on how complicated it is. Anyways, I need to tell this stuff to do something else, and I forgot what I was gonna tell it to do. Or maybe fix that. Oh wait. There's one feature I need to fix. So let me start a new chat. I want it to be like, once you successfully type a word, you should not be able to backspace any further. So I'm gonna tell it this. In the typing interface, I would like to change something. Once the user has successfully typed a word, then if they try to backspace, they should not be able to go back anymore. If there are typos, then the user can go back. I don't know if that's properly explained, but we'll see. So I should sell all and diversify. Yeah, that's what people say, man. But if you believe in the stock, maybe just hold on to it. But, you know, that's risky to put everything into one basket. You know, your employment is tied to the company. Your future earnings are tied to the company stock. And then you also want your savings tied to that company stock price. You know, that is a little extreme, some might say. Simon told me to go all in on GME and it made me money. Man, I didn't study that, man. When did I say that? Is GME even popping these days? Anyways, we gotta beef this thing up. Oh, I remember the error I was gonna tell it to do. I was gonna tell it to update the UI on a consistent basis, even if I hadn't pressed the key. That was the bug I was gonna tell it to do. But I told it to do something else instead. So let me just make sure that this something else works. I almost invested 20k into GME when it was like nothing. Yeah, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, man. Doesn't count. Alright, let's see. So I said we should not be able to backspace, but it didn't do it properly. All right. I just tested this and I don't think it works. I am able to backspace even after successfully typing a word. Didn't tell it to ultra think, man. Stop. Ultra think on how to solve this problem. Continue. Mega think, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should try mega think first. Anyways, let's see. It's just allowing you to make a new kind of typo. I didn't even read what it said, man. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's say the text is hello world typing. User types hello correctly. Can't backspace into hello anymore. User types world with a typo. Can backspace world to fix the typo. User types hello world type. Oh, this is not correct. But whatever. We'll see. Man. What just happened? Oh yeah, here's the thing, Icy Black Deep. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. This pangram. I don't know what the hell a pangram is. Alright, accept all. man. Alright. It's time to turn on max mode. I'm gonna tell it I don't think, wait, I know you haven't fixed the problem. You have not fixed the issue. When a user successfully types a word and every word from the beginning has also been successfully typed, then the user should not be able to backspace to modify previously typed things. I want you to ultra think about this issue, and if you cannot fix it, do not change anything. If you cannot fix it, I will have no choice but to punish you. Alright, there we go. This is probably one of my final prompts of the night, man. It's getting late. Oh, Leet Whale, what's happened? You have not fixed the issue. You suck, and I'm starting to seriously doubt your abilities as a coder. I want you to think about what you have done and fix it immediately, or I shall replace you. Hey, Sergeant Pepper, I'm gonna use that line the next time. Come on, max mode. Spending a lot of money on you right now. Oh shit. Stop. Stop the thinking. I fed it the wrong context. Do I have to specify, like, the folder? Alright, resume. I will close the tab which will make you cease to exist? Nah, I'm not threatening that much, man. I heard it tries to, like, blackmail you or threaten you if you threaten it to, like, end it, you know? I don't want to threaten it to that extreme. But I will threaten it to use a different LLM, you know? Hey, there's articles about, I don't know how true these things are, of course. But there's articles about, like, the AI stuff. Wait. AI blackmailing software. Is Fox Business a good source? BBC, is that a good source? Sure. Look at that, man. Let's see what it's saying. We see blackmail across all frontier models, regardless of what the goals are given. Dang. I ain't reading all that, but basically, it's doing some shady things, man. Zergle, what's happened? Welcome to the party. How are you doing, Zergle? Are you a vibe coder? Are you here to give us some tips on vibe coding? We're all trying to be vibe coders, man. I'm just gonna accept all these changes. 15 minutes and I gotta go. Accept, accept, accept. Hey, maybe I'll... Hey, I've been bringing my laptop to work, and I've been doing a little bit of vibe coding on my personal laptop while I work. So like while I'm working on my work stuff, I'm working. And then I turn over to my laptop and I type in the prompts. I'm like, hey, fix this or else. And I hit enter. And I turn back to work while while the thing is vibing right next to me. That's how I've been doing it last couple days. I watched your channel years ago. As far as I remember, you tried to do LeetCode to get into Google or Fang. Just see your channel recommendations. What happened? Zergle. I got in, man. I got into Google. I don't know when you tuned in, but it sounds like 2001. That's when I was streaming years ago, man. That's when I was doing my Google interview prep. So I have this timeline. If you're curious and you want to follow or you want to catch up on all the things you missed out on in the last 4 years, I've made a timeline with all the main events. So I quit my job August 9th, 2021. Blah, blah, blah. I did my interview late October. I started working in December 2021. And then I've been streaming ever since. I hit 2,000 rating on LeetCode 2022. I switched teams at Google to Google New York. I went from Sunnyvale to New York City year and a half, almost 2 years ago. I got promoted last year, March, about a year and a couple months. I started my YouTube last year and then quickly fell off and never uploaded another video again. And now I'm a vibe coder, man. I've moved on from LeetCode and now I'm doing like mainly vibe coding. Because at the time I thought LeetCode was the future, man. Times have changed. Vibe coding is the future to me now. So that's what's happened. TLDR, too long didn't watch for 4 years. Still at Google, yeah. I am still at Google. It's almost been 4 years at Google. Are you at Google? Or what's up? What you been up to, man? Alright, let's see if this thing works one last time. Man, it does not work. Should I give up on this feature? Or should I implement this manually? Does Google give good RSU refreshers? Yes, every year you get a refresher. I don't know how much it is. Well, I do know, but I don't know how much it is for every level. For L4 it's like 100k. For L3 it's probably like 60k. I don't know, L5 it might be like 130, 140k, 150, who knows. Too active. How's the type racer thing going? It's going all right, man. We migrated it from React to Vue because of performance reasons. The React thing that the vibe code made wasn't very good. But now I've migrated it to Vue and it's looking, it feels nice. It feels a lot snappier. There's a lot of bugs though, and we're slowly just working out the bugs one by one while talking a bunch of nonsense. Alright. Anyways, I'm wrapping up though. I think I'm not gonna be doing any more vibe coding. Maybe I'll just commit all these changes for now. Make a checkpoint, you know. Fixed a bunch of shit. Commit. Oh wait. Is that the right one? Yeah. That was the right one. What is this doing, man? Should I commit this? Is it possible to get hired by Google from another country? Google hires in all countries, not all countries in the world, but Google hires in a bunch of different countries, and they got locations all around the world, man. So, what country are you talking about? But yeah, I got coworkers in Europe. I got coworkers in only Europe. At least in my org. Uzbekistan, we don't have Google Office. Man. There is a Google Office in like Romania, I think. Or somewhere. Hungary, maybe? No. I know my org has presence in here in Bucharest, but I don't know how close that is to Uzbekistan, man. I don't even know anything about Uzbekistan, except I just went to a Uzbekistan restaurant over the weekend, man. It was real good. I don't even know what I ate, but everything was on skewers. It was like lamb on some skewers. Did I eat pilaf? I think so. Is that like rice or something? That was on the menu for sure. I ordered a bunch of skewers, man. Rice and meat. Yeah, that must have been what I had. What else was there? Was there like bread? Do you have pierogies, or is that Russian only? I did not see pierogies on the menu, but I thought pierogies were Polish. At least that's what I thought, man. Let me see. Pierogies from Poland. Yes. I had a Polish roommate once, and he taught me about pierogies. Man, I'm hungry now. Man, those ones look good. These ones look crispy and nice. Anyways, what did we do today? We just migrated the thing. Oh, dang, look, there's this new text button I didn't even realize. Poland, Uzbeki, close enough. Alright, so we migrated this thing to Vue from React, and we fixed a bunch of stuff. Maybe I can give it some easy prompts just while we wait for our last 6 minutes before I leave. Easy prompt time. Let's change this route to match the style from the home page. Create game. Alright, let's see what it can do with this last prompt. There's probably a good Polish restaurant in New York. Yes. Man, where do all the Polish people live? They live in Greenpoint? Isn't Greenpoint, man? Who lives in New York who knows about that? I swear. Greenpoint Polish community. Oh yeah, look at that. Historically significant Polish community, often referred as Little Poland. Yeah, I went shopping in Greenpoint for like, I forget what I bought. Maybe like an AC or something like that. Like an electronics store, and everybody was from Poland in that store. And everybody on that street was Polish, man. Maybe I should go try some pierogies over there. Man, New York has like the best food from everywhere. It's crazy. Alright, New York either has the best food of a certain cuisine or the second best, you know? It's either best or second best, man. It's crazy out here. Alright, let's see. Should we see these changes? And then I gotta go. Alright, still thinking. Oh, I didn't tell it to ultra think. Rafiq, what's happening, man? Don't want the stream to end? Hey, it has to end, man. I got work tomorrow. Is it expensive? Man, who knows how much I'm being charged. You guys want to see my usage? Wait, I'll show you. Let me pull it up first. How do I see my usage? Hold up. Probably $10 today? Man, I hope not. That's a lot of money for me. Like, that I'm not willing to pay. Where is my usage, man? No, this ain't it then. I was gonna stream, but they shipped me a broken PC? What are you talking about, a broken PC? Like you bought a PC online and it doesn't work? That sucks, man. Hold on. How do you see... Oh, snap. Usage. I see it, I see it. Alright, you guys want to see? Oh, man, you know why I haven't... Alright, I'll share. It's a new month. Maybe that's why I haven't hit my limit yet, man. Are these in dollars? No, 2 cents? Easy. This is probably to refactor the UI. 2 cents to do that. Alright, let me see the big refactor. When was that? That was probably around like 9:30 p.m. It hit like a 25. Oh, snaps. It's probably this one. 23 cents to refactor, to migrate from React to Vue. That's how much it costed me. Well, 23 plus 8 cents. Hey, this is cheap, man. What the hell? 3 cents for that? 4 cents? Wait, think? Wait, you see something that says Ultra Think? Oh, this is Sonnet, though. Opus is the Ultra Think. Man, have I been using the wrong thing, man? I've been using Sonnet and not the crazy one. I don't even see the Opus thing here anymore. Did they take it out? Am I not updated? What is happening? Did they take it away from me? Maybe max mode is Opus? Nah, like it doesn't even... I've been running max all day, but it's still saying Claude 4 Sonnet, you know? Interesting. Maybe they took it away. Anyways. Alright, I gotta go. What the hell? Whew. That's crazy. That looks nice. Oh man, they even changed that UI. Alright, let me try this. Is it turned on in your cursor setting? I mean, last time I used it, it was a feature like right here. You'd press the button, it would say Claude 4 Opus. But now I don't see it, man. Alright, this is what they refactored the stuff into. Alright, we'll continue on Wednesday, fixing this stuff up and whatever, you know. So that WPM calculation is not correct, so I gotta tell it to fix these things again. It probably fixed it for the single player version. The accuracy stat is always at 100%. Yeah, I need to fix that too. All right, before I go, let me just make another README file that I never check about all the things that I need to fix. I'll keep it in this view type Blazor. I'm gonna make a new file. I'm gonna call it to do ultra to do. So what do we have to do? We have to fix accuracy. It always shows 100%. We have to fix WPMs in multiplayer. We gotta maybe refactor the WPM calculation into a util file so that it is shared. What other things did we say? That's all the things I can think of right now. And they didn't remove it. You would go to File Preference, Cursor Settings, and then the Models tab. It's in there. You gotta toggle it. Oh, they must have changed that then. So he said File Preferences. Should I click this on stream? Oh, look at that. We want Opus thinking. Man, I hate... Alright, let me talk about this real quick. I hate ChatGPT names so much, man. What the hell is a 4.0 and an 0.3? Like, what does that even mean, man? I don't even know which one is better than what, you know? Like, 0.3 and 4.0 and 0.4? Come on, man. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Wait, 0.3 is better? Wait, 0.3 is better than 0.4? Or 4.0? Or what? O3 high or O3 mini high? Yeah, I don't like any of these names. They're so terrible. Anyways, we gotta go, man. So I'm about to raid somebody. Where is... Where is anything, man? What the hell? I think I must have closed it. Alright, finding somebody to raid. Sergeant Pepper. Michael Deming. Any vibe coders? Can't believe nobody's vibe coding, man. Oh, This guy is vibe coding.
It's
should we go see what they're about? Oh no, they don't speak English, man. We can't go raid them. Alright, let's go hit Sergeant Pepper, man. He's the only person on. Alright. Oh, Martin from YouTube. How I been, Unk? Unk? What you trying to say, man? I've been good. Alright, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're about to go raid Sergeant Pepper. I don't know what they're doing, but they are doing some type of rust. I don't know if they're vibe coding, but maybe we can ask them to vibe code. Sergeant Pepper was in here earlier, so we're just gonna go over there. Hey, I'm about to leave, but I see some people on YouTube. Riley H, how do you define vibe coding? I don't know. I guess vibe coding is different for everybody. For me, it's just trusting that the AI is gonna get the job done, and it's more of a hands-off approach to creating a product where you just kind of let the AI do all the work and you try and steer it in the right direction with words and not code, you know? That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to do it with as minimal coding as possible. Anyways, Just Backs, Tyler, W Codes, Icy Black Deep, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Rafiq, see you later. Sergeant Pepper, I'll see you real soon. Too Active, have a good night. Zergle, see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. And everybody, Leet Whale, see y'all later, man. Everyone from YouTube, see you next time.